morning, all empathic sensitive souls. Happy Monday to the very last week of January 2025. First off, I can't believe it's 2025. Second off, I can't believe it's the last week of January. This year did not seem to continually drag on and on and on and on and on in January. It seemed to go relatively fast. And I wonder if that's because our winter wasn't that bad here. We didn't get a ton of snow or ice or rain, but it was cold enough that the ground froze and froze deep. Let's see what the cards have in store. Now, I always worry about winter because now I have to drive in it, and I'm not fond of driving in it. I don't need my water lines to freeze. And this morning, as I sat here musing, I got to thinking about when I would ask my dad, well, Dad, what do you think the winter's going to be like? You know, this is like November. I think we're going to have cold and ice and rain and snow and sleet. It's going to be miserable. It's going to be 80 below Arctic. Or what do you think it's going to be? Well, I'll let you know in May. What? You don't have any predictions? No. He was a farmer. He could not afford to waste his energy worrying about what he thought the winter was going to be like. It was going to come to pass regardless of what he was hoping for or thinking it should be or wanting it to be. So why waste time worrying about it? He had to deal with the weather on a daily basis, whether it was frozen equipment or something broke, the water line broke, or, whoa, that one went flying, wow, something froze in the barn, you know, all sorts of stuff would happen. And he could not waste the energy on it. Here, let me grab it. It fell on the floor. Oh my gosh, this was awesome. Unexpected visitors. What could unexpected visitors be? This is a beautiful car. Oh, the light keeps flaring on it. She's peeking out the door to see who's visiting. There's a bunny rabbit out there. Beautiful flowers. I wonder what unexpected visitors. Interesting. Am I going to have an unexpected visitor? Last week I had unexpected visitors because my water line did freeze. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. If I expect the unexpected, I'll be prepared for miracles. Well, wow, I'm not quite sure what to think of that one. Expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear your road to be of obstacles, there's times where things are waylaid by circumstances. Detours may seem inconvenient, but it may just be the surprise adventure you need. Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes. Enjoy exciting new adventures as they come to you, because you're not expecting them. There's a plan that may not match up with what you think should happen. Wow, that's awesome. Unexpected visitors. I'm going to take this as a positive thing happening, not as something horrible is going to happen, but that changes are afoot. Things are going to transpire, and because you know, I always got to have a plan, at least some semblance of a plan of how things may unfold throughout any given day, especially at work, right? And sometimes I'm throwing a snafu in the middle of my day, and it kind of throws me for a little loop, and I have to regroup and reorganize and refocus on what I need to get done. So that is a very interesting card. So it's not necessarily a person, but it could be an event that's happening, something unexpected. Plan, you know, best plans are waylaid, right? Best laid plans are waylaid. Is that how that goes? Very interesting. So again, I always got to have a plan. And I don't always expect everything to go according to plan because, again, life likes to throw curves in there. If you expect the unexpected, you'll be prepared for miracles. But at least within my plan, I have some semblance of organization. And I think for me, that calms my nervous system down. Like I know in the morning, I have to do X, Y, and Z at work. And whether I grab a cup of coffee before on my way down to my office, or I come back up after I get everything up and running and then get my coffee. It all depends on what I'm carrying and how much stuff I got in my hands and whether I can juggle a cup of coffee down the hallway. I know what I need to accomplish and get done in the morning. I have reports I have to run. I have information I have to gather and send out. There's steps I have to do. And most of my job is dependent on other people sending information to me so that I can create stuff because I work in a office in a factory, for the floor to run. So if something happens with the computer system, well, that sometimes throws us into a loop, because now we're like, and we're waiting. But sometimes in that wait, I can get other projects done, like things I don't really like to do and they're time consuming and, stuff like that. So hopefully it is my daily organization will be shooken up a bit. And I'm okay with that. We shall see what happens. And it's all in how you handle it. Now, last week I had my water meter was running nonstop. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And here I had a burst pipe, but it was outside my house, so my house wasn't flooding, but I couldn't get to the shutoff valve. And I called the village because I didn't know that's what the problem was. And they came and helped me find the problem, shut the valve off. And now next spring, or this coming spring, I have to fix a water pipe, which is so much easier to do during the spring and summer than it is during the winter and having a major pipe freeze. So I was okay with that. That was quite the unexpected visitor. And then my car started acting up, so I took it up to the mechanic, and of course, it's never any noise when he drives it. Ever. The car loves him. So, the best case scenario, throw a can of heat in it and cross your fingers, and hopefully it was just bad gas or water in the gas, and because it's been so cold that it finally said, nah, I don't want to drive anymore. So I'm hoping that fixes it, because he couldn't find anything wrong with it. So that was an unexpected visitor. I was not expecting that to happen either. We shall see what happens this week. I'm taking this as something happens at work, and hopefully it's not a huge shake-up, because I like my status quo at work. It makes it easier to manage my energy levels and manage the energy that comes at me throughout the day. Fingers crossed. We shall see what happens. I hope this resonates with you. Drop a comment. Let me know how it goes. If you are struggling, because I know this time of year, a lot of us are struggling, especially with the colder months, the darker days, even though it was nice and sunny this weekend, but we had snow showers, and it was cold in the hills, but as it got to the bottom in the valley, it warmed up. It's winter in Wisconsin, who knows? But if you're struggling and you need someone to talk to, message me. As an intuitive emotional healer, I can help. Hold your hand. Stand on the ledge with you. Help you process information so you can make the best decision with the information that you have. Let me know. Drop a line in the comment. Send me an instant message. Reply to any of my emails. Let me know if you need help. I am here to help. That's part of what my job is on this planet. I hope this all resonates with you. Have a fantastic Monday. We've got this. It's the start of a beautiful week. Have a great day. I will check back in on Wednesday. Bye for now, everyone.